Good morning, students. Today's topic usage of pH in daily life. Usage of pH in daily life. pH, power of hydrogen ion concentration in a solution. Power of hydrogen ion concentration in a solution is called pH. Unit 10, types of chemical reactions. Learning objectives: pH scale, some common pH values, a role of pH in everyday life, pH of blood, pH in digestive system, causes of pH changes, pH of soil, pH of rainwater. All the aqueous solutions may contain hydrogen and hydroxyl ions. All the aqueous solutions may contain hydrogen and hydroxyl ions. This is an important point. Due to self-ionization of water. This is give reason question. Substances dissolved in water also may produce hydrogen ions or hydroxyl ions. The substances dissolved in water also may produce hydrogen ions or hydroxyl ions. The concentration of these ions decides whether the solution is acidic or basic. This is the important point. The concentration of the ions decides whether the solution is acidic or basic. pH scale. What is pH scale? What is pH? Power of hydrogen ion concentration in a solution. pH scale is a scale for measuring the hydrogen ion concentration in a solution. pH scale is a scale for measuring the hydrogen ion concentration in a solution. The P in pH stands for potence in German, meaning power. P for power in German. A pH notation was devised by the Danish biochemist Sørensen in 1909. A pH scale is a set of numbers from 0 to 14, which is used to indicate whether a solution is acidic, basic, or neutral. This is a pH paper. After a drop of the liquid is poured in the litmus paper, the color indication is indicate from 0 to 14. Based on this is classified into acidic or basic. This is a pH paper, pH indication. Acids have pH less than 7. This is pH chart. Acids 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 up to 14. So 11, 7 is the neutral stage. This is acidic in nature. This is a basic in nature, alkaline, acidic. Acids have a pH less than 7. Less than 7 is called acidic. Bases have pH greater than 7. Greater than 7, that is basic. That is alkaline solution. Yeah, neutral solution has pH value is 7. This is neutral solution. pH value is 7. The pH is the negative logarithm of the hydrogen ion concentration. That is pH is equal to negative logarithm minus log 10 H plus ions. So this is an important point. pH is equal to minus log 10 H plus ions. So totally the number is available in the pH chart up to 14. Acids have pH less than 7. Bases have pH greater than 7. A neutral solution has pH equal to 7. This is a neutral solution. These are all so acidic solution. These are all basic solutions. Some of the common acids, a pH value HCl 4% of HCl, pH value is 0. Stomach fluid, stomach acid 1. Lemon juice 2. Vinegar 3. Oranges 3.5. Soda grapes 4. Sour milk 4.5. Fresh milk 5. Human saliva 6 to 8. Pure water 7. This is neutral solution. The pH of pure water is 7. This is neutral solution. Tomato juice 4.2. Blood plasma 7.4. Egg white 8. Seawater 8. Baking soda 9. Antacid 10. Ammonia water 11. Lime water 12. Drain cleaner 13. Caustic soda, sodium hydroxide 4% of sodium hydroxide. This is called caustic soda. pH value is 14. Milk of magnesia 10. Milk of magnesia. This is a brand name, so it is called the milk of magnesia. pH value is 10. This milk of magnesia is used for constipation. This is a medicine used for constipation. Milk of magnesia. Then coffee pH value 5.6. These are also the common pH value of some of the solutions. Other is something extra. pH scale. A battery, that is 0. Stomach acid 1. Lemon juice 2. Vinegar 3. Tomato 4. Coffee 5. Milk 6. This is water neutral 7. Blood. Next, baking soda. This is also basic. Stomach tablet. Ammonia solution. Soap. pH of soap. Bleaching powder 13. Drain cleaner 14. The pH value is 7. That is called neutral solution. The pH value is less than 7. That is acidic solution. pH value is greater than 7. That is alkaline solution. The pH of a solution can be determined by using a universal indicator. It contains a mixture of dyes. It comes in the form of a solution or a pH paper. This is pH paper. Universal indicator pH color chart. A more common method of measuring pH in a school laboratory is by using pH paper. This is pH paper. This is also pH paper. A pH paper contains a mixture of indicators. It shows a specific color at a given pH. The test solution is tested with a drop of the universal indicator, or a drop of the test solution is put on the pH paper. Drop of the solution is taken and put into the pH paper. The color of the solution on the pH paper is compared with the color chart, and the pH value is read from it. The pH values as obtained are only approximate values. The role of pH in everyday life. This is an important one. A role of pH in everyday life. Our body works within the pH range of 7.0 to 7.8. Different body fluids have different pH values. Different body fluids have different pH values. For example, pH of blood is ranging from 7.35 to 7.45. This is an important question. pH of blood is ranging from 7.35 to 7.45. Any increase or decrease in this value leads to diseases. The ideal pH for blood is 7.4. The ideal pH for blood is 7.4. Our stomach produces hydrochloric acid. It helps in the digestion of food without harming the stomach, which is the important thing. Our stomach produces hydrochloric acid. It helps in the digestion of food without harming the stomach. During indigestion, the stomach produces too much acid and this causes pain and irritation. pH of the stomach fluid is approximately 2. Approximately 2. pH of the stomach fluid is approximately 2. During indigestion, the stomach produces too much of acid and this causes pain and irritation. pH of the stomach fluid is approximately 2. pH of the digestive tract. This is a acidic solution, neutral solution, and alkaline solution. Next, pH changes as the cause of tooth decay. pH changes as the cause of tooth decay. pH of the saliva normally ranges between 6.5 to 7.5. The pH of the saliva normally ranges between 6.5 to 7.5. White enamel coating of our teeth is calcium phosphate. White enamel coating of our teeth is calcium phosphate. The hardest substance in our body. This is the hardest substance in our body. White enamel coating of our teeth is calcium phosphate. When the pH of the mouth saliva falls below 5.5, the enamel gets weathered. Toothpaste, which are generally basic, are used for cleaning the teeth that can neutralize the excess acids and prevent tooth decay. Toothpaste, which are generally basic, are used for cleaning the teeth that can neutralize the excess acid and prevent tooth decay. pH of soil in agriculture. This is also important role. The pH of soil is very important in the agriculture field. The pH of the soil is very important. Citrus fruits require a slightly alkaline soil. A different type of plants require different type of pH values. Citrus fruits requires slightly alkaline soil, while rice requires acidic soil and sugarcane requires neutral soil. This is pH value of a soil. This is important for plant growth. Soil tester. What is the pH value of the soil? This is tested by this soil tester. Soil classification based on pH values. What are the classification of soil based on pH value? Extremely acid, that is below 4.5. Very strong acid 4.5 to 5. Strongly acid 5.1 to 5.5. Medium acid 5.6 to 6.0. Slightly acid 6.1 6.5. Neutral 6.6 to 7.3. Mildly alkaline 7.4 to 7.8. Moderately alkaline 7.9 to 8.4. Strong alkaline 8.5 to 9. Very strong alkaline 9.1 and greater. pH of rainwater. This is an important role. The pH of rainwater is approximately 7, which means that it is neutral. The pH of rainwater is approximately 7, which means that it is neutral. If the atmospheric air is polluted with oxide gases of sulfur and nitrogen, they get dissolved in the rainwater and make its pH less than 7. Make it pH less than 7. If the pH of rainwater is less than 7, then it is called acid rain. When acid rain flows into the rivers, it lowers the pH of the river water also. The survival of aquatic life in such rivers becomes difficult. The pH of rainwater is approximately 7, which means that it is neutral solution. If the atmospheric air is polluted with oxide gases of sulfur and nitrogen oxide and sulfur dioxide, they get dissolved in the rainwater and make its pH less than 7. If the pH of the rainwater is less than 7, it is called acid rain. What is acid rain? Next, in room temperature, H3O plus and OH minus ions exist in equal quantities. The question, why is a pure water has pH 7 at room temperature? Why is a pure water has pH 7 at room temperature? In room temperature, H3O plus hydronium ion and hydroxyl ion, that is OH minus, exist in equal quantities. The concentration of each is 1.0 into 10 to the power of minus 7 moles per liter. Mole per liter. Therefore, the pH of pure water is equal to, this is a formula, minus log 10. Substitute the value 1.0 into 10 to the power of minus 7. Then minus a log, to multiply log 10 into 1. So, log 10 1 or log 1 base 10 plus log 10 into 10 to the power of minus 7. So, minus 7 log 10 base 10. Then log 1 base 10 value is equal to 0. Then plus minus 7 log 10 base 10 value is equal to 1. So, minus 7 into 1, 0, 0 plus minus 7, that is minus 7 into 1 is equal to 7. Minus into minus plus, so that is value is 7. So, the pure water has pH 7 at room temperature. The pH is the negative logarithm of the hydrogen ion concentration. The pH is equal to minus log 10 H plus ions. Thank you, students.